Celtic. So talk to me, every year you avail of the Benfica camps. Why is that?
Yeah, look, this is the second year in a row that we've partnered with Coerver in relation to the Benfica clinics, and it's been really, really positive. Why do we do it? Look, for me, at Leicester Celtic, we're always looking for new initiatives. We're always looking to try something new for our players and our coaches. And in terms of the Benfica clinics, look, it's fantastic for our players to get the opportunity to be coached by coaches from some of the one of the most prestigious academies all over the world in Benfica. So look, it's absolutely fantastic for our players. We also use it as an opportunity for our coaches to come down and basically a coach to coaches session where they can come down and observe the session and have a look at the content of the session, but also the mannerisms of the Benfica coaches, which is a great opportunity for them. I suppose coupled for that, for me, I'm a big fan of Coerver coaching. It's a worldwide brand. It's well renowned, and I'm just a fan. I love looking here tonight in the Performance Academy. Ball mastery is a huge factor of the Coerver coaching. It's something that I'm big on as part of our teams and players in Leicester Celtic. I think ball mastery is really, really important. It enables all players to, if they can master ball mastery, it's something they can bring into every single element of their game. So I think it's something that Coerver do really, really well. They also bring ball mastery then into match-like situations in 1v1s, 2v2s, 2v1 overloads, 3v2 overloads. I think it's the game-like scenarios that Coerver do that really, I think, really separates them from other coaching methodologies.
Just on the Benfica clinic, what was the general feedback from the coaches and parents or anyone observing?
Yeah, look, from the players' perspective, the kids loved it. Like, it's, as I said earlier on, for an opportunity for them to be coached from such prestigious coaches in the Benfica academy. But from the parents and coaches, yeah, there was a couple of key observations that I spoke to a couple of the coaches afterwards. Firstly, the tempo of the sessions themselves. The Benfica coaches, they had great, fantastic energy right from the start of the session throughout the session. Their energy was incredible without raising their voice, which is something I found really, really interesting. They had the kids engaged right from the outset. The tempo of the session was phenomenal right the way through. And probably the biggest observation from my perspective was little or no coaching in possession. So when the kids had the ball, they let the kids play. They didn't. They weren't instructing them what to do. And when the kids had the ball, there was tiny snippets of information like be brave, try new skills. They were encouraging them to try new things in possession of the ball without constantly coaching them. And in fact, the majority of it was silent when the kids were in possession. It was leaving them, let them make mistakes, let them express themselves on the ball, and let them make mistakes for themselves.
So obviously you've explained about, observing the sessions here and stuff like that. Your son Jack, he does all our Coerver Performance Academy here every Monday in Mary Park. Then he also does all of the camps you've seen him at. So from your perspective, why is it you're sending him to Coerver, and what's he getting out of it?
Yeah, look, as I said earlier on, I suppose firstly from father-son perspective, I've seen the benefits of Coerver on other kids, and Jack started the Performance Academy here a number of months ago, and he absolutely loves it. Some of the coaches here, he's with Keane here every week at the moment, the other Keane, Tomo, and indeed all the coaches here at Coerver, absolutely top quality coaches. So Jack himself loves it, and I love seeing him getting an extra quality session each week. We're very fortunate in Leicester Celtic to have top quality coaches, but look, if he can get an extra quality session here each week with the Coerver's coaches, it's absolutely fantastic. And not just Jack, we've got about 25-30 Leicester Celtic kids here on a weekly basis in the Performance Academy, and the feedback from parents, from the players themselves and the parents is absolutely fantastic.
And just lastly then, Carl, how does the work Jack does with Coerver complement the work he does with his club?
Yeah, look, 100%. Yeah, as I say, Jack's very fortunate. We're very fortunate as a club in Leicester Celtic to have a number of top quality coaches, and indeed Jack does. But I've seen huge improvements in his game through Coerver. He plays in the middle of the park, he plays centre midfield. I can see him receiving the ball, scanning over his shoulder, deciding himself when to take one touch, when to take two touch, driving into space and these are elements that I can see he's doing here in the small 2v2, 3v3, 3v2 overload games in Coerver on a Monday evening. So yeah, I can definitely see elements of his game when he's in tight situations, using the little tricks and skills that he learns in Coerver to manoeuvre himself out of a situation to enable him to pass the ball. So yeah, look, and as I mentioned earlier, it's not just Jack. All the kids that within the club in Leicester Celtic that are part of the Coerver Performance Academy, I can see huge difference after as soon as a couple of weeks of attending the sessions. You can see straight away the ball mastery skills, and you can see them implementing that in their game on a Saturday and Sunday, which is fantastic.